Alright everybody, how are you doing? And just want to make a little video for you now about what I've learned in the last few months, in the last year and a half, about food and diet. So I've been eating a lot of cooked food in the last year, and lately I've had some of the best quality fruit. What are they doing playing chasing? The best quality fruit that I've ever had, okay? And I gotta tell you, it really it nourished me down to my bones. It was like, it wasn't orgasmic, but it was like every taste, every holding the jackfruit or the chempeda, it was like, almost words can't describe it. It was like sizzlingly delicious and delightful experience. It was so satisfying. It was deeply nourishing and yum, satisfying. And I didn't want any more when I was finished. It left me completely and utterly satisfied before I was full, and I just felt like wholesomely given what I needed. Let me tell you something. The reason why this was different than other experiences is because this fruit, which I believe is the best food for humans generally, and I'll tell you why later, why I say generally. The reason why I felt so satisfied with this fruit and compared to other fruits is because this fruit was ripe, grown in nutritional rich soil. It was full of the full spectrum of nutrients. It was full of minerals and all of the other enzyme, coenzyme and vitamins and everything else that you usually get in foods or fruits, antioxidants. So it was loaded with the full spectrum of nutrients, and it totally soothed my body right down to my bones, to my soul. And that's why when a lot of people eat fruits that are not mineral rich, grown in healthy soil, and it's ripe or fresh, especially ripe, because that's when it receives the full nutrition load from the tree, that's when you won't feel this deep satisfaction. It's like, this is all I want and need right now. And I gotta tell you, I just felt, the first time I had the chempeda, I felt so good, amazing and tremendous form and happy cheerfulness. And the second time when I had the jackfruit, which was just staggering, I remember it was really detoxifying, and I ended up like, I was already a bit tired and I'd already eaten cooked foods the evening before, so it mixed probably a little bit with the cooked foods in my system, and I probably, you know, it detoxed some of the foods that I'd been eating, and I fell asleep, and I just remember getting up like, sort of like, you know, phlegm from myself. For example, when I eat cooked foods, I'm never satisfied at the end of the meal because it's not full and loaded with nutrition that's easily absorbed and digested and easily and quickly moving in and out of my system. And water is another nutrient that people don't realize is a nutrient. Water is an energy-rich food, not literally calorie-rich, but it's full of energetic information and vibrations of stored information. It's an information carrier and distributor. Can I tell you one other thing that reminds me of this fruit? Fruits. It reminds me of some certain green smoothies I've had in the past, with 2 or 3 or maybe 4 ingredients, easy and quick to digest and move in and out of your system. These green smoothies left me feeling fantastic form and mood, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, just excited about life. Energy, strong, positive and optimistic, cheerful and happy and playful, very playful too, by the way. That chempeda, the first one, made me feel very, very playful. So green smoothies are another one, because the fruits that you put in a green smoothie, okay, just water, fruits and green leaves, while the fruits might be not the best quality fruits, if you're living in Europe or many non-tropical or subtropical countries, the greens bring what the fruit is low in, the minerals and certain other things, maybe chlorophyll. So together, the fruits and the greens and the water, they together give you the full spectrum, and that's when I've also felt deeply nourished to my bones, satisfied, deeply and very content, energetic, strong. This food doesn't knock you out and make you want to go to sleep like certain foods. It gives you the opposite. It wakens you up. It gives you life, energy and ability, determination, inspiration. It nourishes you every way. Nervous system, blood system, skeletal system, your brain, everything. So that's when I eat cooked food, I view it as it's like a playful food. Cooked food, I have nothing against cooked food, but I'm just talking about my own experience, and many other people have reported similar experiences or the same. So when I eat cooked food, it's exciting. It's like a mild drug. It's like colourful. It's playful. It comes in different shapes and sizes, a billion different flavours. And sometimes it knocks you out if it's too much, if you eat too much, or if it's too dense and lacking water. Hey, is somebody recording me? Yay, I waved to her. So that's why, like, when I eat raw foods, I generally don't get excited unless it's like lovely, delicious food like the tempura or jackfruit, or something equally as nourishing and nutrient rich. But even then, it's not the same type of excitement as cooked foods. Cooked food is like you're hunting cooked foods. Like it's exciting. It's like a fix. It's like when you're itchy and your body and you scratch it. It's like relieved. But at the end of the day, you're going to get itchy again soon, and you just want more. Even when you're full, you eat more food and you overeat till you're overly full. Because cooked food isn't easy and quick to digest and move in and out of your system typically, unless it's maybe like a soup, a blended watery soup. And that's another reason why green smoothies are so beneficial for us, because they're blended and they're like a one simple consistency, like a soup. Like almost like one ingredient, almost. A moment of stillness. So like cooked food is like tantalizing. It's like, oh, where will I go today? Well, this place, that place, that place. Chinese, Indian, Malaysian food, Irish food, this food, that food. Raw food and fruits are generally simpler. It's almost like boring food. But you get different results from whatever you're eating. And can I tell you, like, some people who are living in... Here's another thing, okay? Have you ever felt deeply satisfied from a warm, hot soup because you're living in a cold country? That's just what your body needed. It's like you're living in a survival mode. You're living in a survival mode. Your body is cold. It's like getting a breath of fresh air when you're in a really like smoky room and you get a fresh air and you're like, ah! It's like you're parched of thirst and you get some water. It's like, this is what I needed. I feel so satisfied right now. That's the way it is with like having hot foods or a soup in a cold climate. You're too cold too often. Chronic coldness, not good for your system, guys. That's why if you're living in a cold climate, warm up your cold foods, or else eat warm foods like cooked foods or soup. It's better than feeling cold all the time, freezing to death on raw foods. So anyway, everyone, I think I'm going to experiment now, and I recommend or suggest to you, I don't recommend anything for you, but I suggest to you, if you want, to think about having more green smoothies and more of the best quality fruits you can buy or get. Green smoothies and also green fruit juices are good, but the green smoothies have the full package of simple and easy to digest soluble fibre and calories and sugars and energies of the natural form, combined with all the full nutrient package in one whole proper natural food. You can call blending not natural if you want, so I don't really mind about that. But at least super chew into a soupy consistency your food slowly and joyfully. Then it's like a soup if we chew properly. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the setting. I deliberately came to the beach just to make it. I want to add in, please everybody, don't get too strict or serious about food. It's not the be all and end all in life. Body, mind, spirit, emotion. Never be self-critical about yourself, about food. We all have programming in our subconscious and our conscious mind, so sometimes people find it extremely difficult to switch their diet a lot or fully to raw foods. Raw foods shouldn't really be the goal at the end of the day. In my opinion, having a diet where you feel happy and harmonious without forcing or striving or feeling like you're failing or guilty or shame or self-critical, this is a balanced way of eating. Guys, to be honest, I've even been eating some chocolate lately, just dairy chocolate. What can you do? I've been eating different stuff. I've been having wheat. It doesn't matter really. It's not like it's my whole diet. Listen, vegans might get on my back because, oh my god, you had a bit of dairy. So what? I had a bit of dairy, I'm sorry. It's not the end of the world. Who's perfect and who are we to judge one another? Listen, I've got subconscious associations with my mother and eating and certain traumatic experiences in my past where I had a lot of attachment to cooked foods, and I found it really hard to stay on all raw foods, definitely. Especially when Sally wasn't eating all raw, she'd be eating food that smelled lovely, she made it with love, she was offering it to me. Anyway, I'm just learning, so I hope we can all be non-judgmental towards each other and have a bit of compassion and understanding towards one another. Loads of our families eat meat and fish and they aren't vegetarian or whatever else. We've all been conditioned and programmed to certain degrees, so I'd say generally let's appreciate and see the good qualities of each other too, and love and celebrate one another. Say to each other how much we love you and appreciate you and what you do and what you try. Where you are in your leg of the journey as a soul, guys, as a soul. I made another video, I think I might post it below, about is it right or wrong to eat plants? Is it right or wrong to eat plants, animals or humans, and who decides? That's a good video, I like that. Take care everybody. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Share it if you want, and I'll see you again in another video. God bless and a lot of love to you, okay? For real. And I've no judgment of you, I honestly don't. And all I want to do is to love you unconditionally, and I do that. Not every second, every second, but a lot of seconds I do. I love unconditionally, and we all just doing our best, okay? It depends where you grew up. Bye everybody. Have a fun day, okay? Include playfulness, fun and enjoyment and lightness into your life. That's really important, and that's in all areas of life. Okay, see you everybody. Oh, there's people doing press-ups. I'm going to go for a swim now, okay? Bye. Love you. Take care.